and let the second pairs move on. And here we go. It is CrossFit Blur who has their first second pair to make the way to the assault runner.
They're first with their second pair, absolutely. They had some strong athletes in their first pair with those handstand push-ups. So, you know, you just sit here and wait in anticipation. Are we going to have that same proficiency with their second and their third team?
CrossFit Get Lifted, Infernal Wolfpack, and Blur all have moved on to their second pair.
We still have a couple of teams out there with their first pair, females specifically, who are struggling on those strict handstand push-ups up against the wall. So this is really going to be a bottleneck for their team. We have a 25-minute time cap on this, and that is going to seem really short here pretty quickly.
And we're already at 7 minutes in.
So then the female here is just about to get off the runner, so they're going to be the first second pair onto those handstand push-ups. He is cruising.
And one thing we discussed last year, the judges will have to take a quick look here. Just see the ponytail down there for the female athlete. You got to get the head all the way down. That goes for guys too. You grow your hair out long, doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. Got to make sure that hair's not squishing down. You got to get that scalp down there.
We actually heard that in the athlete briefing too. Make sure your head touches, not just your hair.
And that is the shirtless male, the black shorts, the female in the blue shorts, and the black tank top on the right of your screen in lane number 10. And CrossFit Blur continues to make a move in lane number 5 on the left side of your screen. Now in the center of your screen, blue shorts, black tank top for the female, the black top and the gray shorts. The male is ahead. He'll finish. He'll have to wait for the second female to come up. They will move their chest piece, as you see Blur right there in the middle of your screen. Again, CrossFit Blur, the 11 seed out of the Southwest, out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Their second male has done. The second female finishing it up her dumbbell snatches.
What I thought you'd start to see here in these second pairs is that the athletes transition the dumbbell a little faster. You see most of these athletes are bringing the dumbbell straight from overhead to the floor. I thought you might start to see some of these guys do a switch midair to try and speed some things up on the dumbbell or make things a little bit faster if they've lost time on the handstand push-ups. I haven't seen that yet. One
thing you're seeing with the female here, and you're starting to see even with the males, kind of muscling that snatch up, not really getting that rebend, that re-dip. So that's when the fatigue sets in. Blur about to get their second pair, and again, once that second female is able to touch that chest piece and they advance, their final pair will be able to get on the assault runners in the background there in lane number 5. It doesn't matter in the final how quickly 1 and 2 get through. It's when pair number 3 get across the finish mat that is going to determine your final time and your success in event number 1. CrossFit Abilene and those purplish shorts, shirtless on the left side, moving their male up. Again, Blur on the last set of 8 on those, last set of 9 on those dumbbell snatches. The second pair have an extra 4. Last few reps so they get their second pair through for lane number 5 in CrossFit Blur.
You know, and there's a battle going on just outside to your left with CrossFit Coyote that just took over Blur.
Well, in the open, we're not having the regionals. You guys have already touched on it. I was able to catch up with members of CrossFit Big D and CrossFit.
And right now, that last female for Coyote really struggling, and you see Blur down there in the black top and the blue shorts. So Blur may be able to get second overall here in heat number 1 before it's all said and done. And they will. Blur's going to sneak in second, and they were really consistent throughout this first heat. They were first in the first pair. Their second pair were third. They jump back and get a second overall.